In this section, we're going to be talking about how to find the clients, and it's not that difficult. A lot of people fear getting to this stage about finding clients, and when it's pretty simple if you do it the right way. It can be difficult if you do it the wrong way. If you're trying to attract clients that aren't used to buying leads, and you try to sell them on, first of all, the concept and the value of buying a lead, and then second of all, you're trying to sell them the lead, you're creating extra obstacles for yourself. So you don't want to do that. You want to focus on clients that know the value of a lead. You know, mortgage brokers, anybody in real estate agents, okay? Deck and patio companies, they know the value of a lead. Home service companies, you almost can hit a home run with every time. Alarm services, home basement installers. These people know the value of a lead because they are used to buying advertising and tracking leads, following up with leads, and so on. Way that you can jump right in right now and start finding qualified clients or find the people who are already buying leads. You probably already figured this out, something similar when we looked at Service Magic earlier, but you can go in there, put in a search string, and find the people who they consider their pros. Their pros are the people that are paying them. Pros equals paying. They're paying per lead. And usually the numbers that they're working with for Service Magic aren't really working out because they're not exclusive, and 3 other people are getting those leads, and you can come in and do much better. Okay, so what you can do is you take this URL right here. It's like servicemagic.com/c dot whatever your city is dot the abbreviation for the state dot HTML. Okay, in this example, this abbreviation here is for Texas. Okay, Dallas, Texas, and let's take a look at that. And this comes up here. So you have these different areas that we can find roofing, for example. So we click on roofing, the featured pro, and we click on roofing right there, and we'll see. Here we go. Different providers that they considered pros. We want to go with the people who have the ratings, obviously, and these are all people that can buy your leads because they're already buying leads from Service Pro, from Service Magic. All right, and you can just reverse engineer everybody who's buying leads from within Service Magic. It's quite genius, and we've been rolling this out for some time now. And this is in any niche, any niche within home and garden. You can just come down here and look. Most popular in Dallas. So we have home security services. Let's see. Here are the pros. Pre-screened home security services in Dallas, Texas. Okay, so here are the people that are paying for leads. It's pretty sweet. So you can go there and you start with that approach as far as getting together a list. Also, this is where it comes in earlier, where you have to remember what your worth is. This is where we're talking about. This is where it comes in. If you approach, for example, Castle Security, I'm not a firm believer in scripts. You just have to know what you have. You have qualified leads, right? So you have to know and be able to communicate with them. Listen, you have qualified leads. They're the only company that's going to get them, unlike with Service Magic, okay? And you're gonna try to follow up with them in the long run to make sure that the leads are working out for them. Those 3 components alone will set you apart from any other lead provider out there. All right? You don't have to cold call these people. If you already have local cash catalysts, send them the Ninja postcard. Send them the Ninja postcard. If you don't have local cash catalysts, well, I'm going to give you an abbreviation of what the Ninja postcard is. It's a basic vanilla postcard that has your name. I'm sorry, not your name. It has your return address in the upper left-hand corner, and it has a personalized stamp. It has their name on the address bar, and that's it on the front. No graphics, no nothing. This is regular cardstock, plain old Jane vanilla postcard. On the back side, it has their name, and it has a letter from your pen name assistant. And this assistant says that we have been trying to reach you in regards to 3 quotes, whatever they are. If they're a debt company, 3 debt quotes. If they're a mortgage company, 3 mortgage quotes. Call Mr. whoever, Mr. Brown, Mr. Jones, at this number on Monday between this time and this time. That's it. Leave an air of mysteriousness to the postcard. You'll get these people calling you back like clockwork. Number one, you're saying you have 3 free quotes. They don't even know what you're calling for. They think you could be maybe this could be a referral, like you're another service provider and you're sending them a referral. They don't know if you're a customer. All they know is that you want 3 quotes, or you want 2 quotes, or you want 2 possible jobs. You're not asking them for a quote, but you're saying you have 2 possible jobs on this postcard, and that is it. Get those postcards out to these people and start getting your clients. Okay, that is how you're going to do that with these Service Magic people. And don't just send one. If you don't get a response the first, it's not going to cost you anything to send these things out because you're not mailing them in high volumes. All right. If you want to get really fancy with this thing, and you know it's a client that would greatly benefit from your leads, send them a damn FedEx box with the postcard in it. Nothing but the postcard in it, and that'll get their attention. Okay. And you'll make sure that to get that client can be worth 6 figures a year to you. So what is it worth it to you to get their attention? What is it worth to you to make sure they become into your portfolio of clients? On the phone, just give them a call. It's the quickest way to get a result. Get them on the phone, ask to speak to the owner, tell them that, listen, your site, you run the top site in Dallas for Dallas home basement remodeling. All right, you have interviews with experts, you have videos, you have all kinds of stuff on there, and you get quite a few leads coming in from people asking, do you know, can you refer a good basement remodeler to them? You're getting about X amount of requests for quotes per day. Can we work something out? Would you be interested? And work with the owner. Just use common sense here. You have the gold. You've gone through the alchemy process and you've created the gold. Now just ask the guy, can he help you out to do something with his leads? Tell him, look, you know that some people are charging $70 a lead. Maybe we can work something out where he tries your leads out for a week, right? And then you agree on $50 a lead. It's not a hard sell if you're going to pick up the phone. But what I'm trying to say is a lot of you don't want to pick up the phone. You can ease your way into that. You can eventually pay somebody to do that. Okay? But if you don't want to pick up the phone, use the damn Ninja postcard. It'll get them calling you. Now they've taken their time and called you. So now it would behoove you to at least explain to them who the hell you are, right? And just tell them you got these leads. You want to be the guy with the powerful website. We're getting all this traffic. You got these leads you don't know what to do with. Let them tell you what to do with the leads. You can almost have them sell you on giving them your leads. Emphasize exclusivity, and emphasize that they'll be calling them. The leads will be calling them. Okay. Once you do that, it's all about positioning. Creative as you want with this, Using call late, remember it's going to announce. If your name is Rob's Consulting, it's going to say you have a call from Rob's Consulting or Rob's Leads, right? It's going to announce it to them every time a lead comes in. So you may just want to even send them a letter or an email. Emails are getting a little bit, it's hard to get through with email with these small businesses because they're getting bombarded with so many SEO guys and people, like I said, crawling through the windows trying to offer them services. But you may get through. Well, regardless, we've had some success with just starting to send them leads anyway. They'll start to wonder what the hell is going on, and then send a follow-up message and saying, hope they've been getting the leads that you've been sending them. That was on a trial basis. You want to see if they are willing to work out a long-term arrangement for them. If not, pretty much you're going to John's Basements, who's spoken to you about taking these leads. You're just trying to find the best high-quality service provider possible for your traffic that's been coming to your site, and you want to shift these leads to, okay? So you're this poor little guy that's getting all these leads, don't know what to do with them, and you want to see if they can help you out. Really, you're not misleading anybody. It's just a matter of positioning. All right, positioning is everything. It's everything. If you come at it weak positioned, like, excuse me, sir, I'm sorry for interrupting you in your day, and I want to know if you want to give me $50 a lead. They'll tell you, get the hell out of here. Who the hell are you? But if you're positioned properly and you realize your true value, you have the gold. You have $100 bills that you're trying to hand out on the street. So act like it when you talk to them. Okay? You have the gold. Now, if you haven't built the site yet, then you got a problem because now you're selling air. You haven't even gone through the alchemy process. This is why I say go through the alchemy process first. See that you have gold coming in. Now you can go out there and give the gold away. Give it away for free. Let them get a taste. Let them get a taste of it and then come back to them and say, okay, look, you pay Service Magic X amount. I happen to know, You pay them X amount per per lead, and it's not even exclusive. 3 other guys that are all competing for the lead. I'm offering you something exclusive, a higher quality lead that we're going to follow up with you. We're going to check and make sure that you, as time goes on, that these leads are panning out for you. You don't have any locked-in contracts or anything like that. All right, they'll be foolish to turn that down. You'll be having so many leads come in. If you applied the offline and the online. That you definitely want to check out is Info USA. If you don't want to go the Service Magic route, you can just go here and get lists of businesses in your area. Get the business owner's name if you don't have the name. See what they're already spending on Yellow Pages advertising. They'll charge you a little fee per month. Last time we don't use them because we have our own broker, but last time I checked, they were less than. You can get certain lists for less than $100 a month, $200 a month for big lists, and depending on how many downloads you want. But I mean, you can target these business owners directly. You'll see what they're spending. All right, you'll see what if they're spending $5,000 a month in Yellow Pages. Well, I guess what? I'm pretty sure they can afford to pay for your leads and get a better result. Okay, and you can approach them the exact same way. You can get the Ninja postcard out, or you can get them on the phone. Depending on how gray hat you want to be with this whole thing is, we ask, we've done this in the past, and it's depending if it's your cup of tea or not. And we say we're getting X amount of leads to our network. We're not happy with the quality of service that this business is providing to our leads. We're looking for a new business to give our leads to. Would you be interested? How many no's do you think you'll get to that question? Not many. And that's what I'm talking about. Don't make this. It's reverse psychology at its finest. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Okay? Get your site up. Get the site generating leads, and everything else will fall into place. All right? It may not be easy at first, but you will find a business that needs money. You will find a business that needs leads. And once you do that, they are a client of yours. And if you do it right, they'll be a client of yours for a lifetime. Point that you're profitable, why don't you just go ahead? You got to think about this now. You're making $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month. A lot of guys will just cut everything off as far as finding clients and go hire a sales team. You can hire sales reps to go out and find clients for you. Okay, this is not a hard sale for a sales rep. And even if you use Craigslist or whatever service you want to use, you can hire the rep through 100% commission based to go out and land the clients. And all he's trying to do is go out and give away your gold. You're paying somebody, if you're not comfortable with the phone, you're paying somebody to go out and give away your gold for you. And when they do that, they're bringing in 5, 6-figure incomes for you. And they're going to get paid, hefty commissions as well. How you want to structure that. You can tell the sales rep, look, you'll pay them $250 for every interested client that they get to accept free leads. Or you can make it just per sale. You can say for every client that buys their first batch of leads from you, you'll pay them $500. This is a sweet gig for any sales rep who is worth the grain of salt in sales. They know anything about any types of sales because it's not a hard sales process. Sales reps gravitate towards high commission, low effort type of products as long as you get a decent rep. All I can say about hiring reps from my personal experience is you want to really hire slowly and fire fast. You're going to go through a handful of reps, but you'll land a couple of diamonds that will be responsible for 80% of the income that your lead gen company brings in. And that's only if you want to grow that big. Once you start bringing in reps, you're going to be getting more leads. Can you imagine how many clients? You need to make sure you have enough leads flowing in that can support the amount of clients that sales reps can bring in, first of all. Okay? Don't grow too quickly on the client end before you have the amount of leads come in. I would always go and get the leads first. It's easier to walk around trying to give out $100 bills than it is to find people to say, hey, eventually I'm going to have $100 bills to give you. Do you want to be my friend? That's not working out. They think you're crazy. So go and get the money, get the gold first, and then go out and then make sure that you can hire reps to replicate basically what you've been doing, okay? Or do things that you're uncomfortable with doing. Ask for referrals. Once you have, a client that you're working with, ask them if they're, let's say if they're a mortgage broker, if there are any realtors. By the way, my other site is getting a ton of home buyer leads. Do you happen to work with a realtor that would be interested in these? How natural? That's a natural question. It's just a natural question. It's not even a sell. And if he says yes, boom, you're on your way to another client. Okay? He just added, $50,000 a year to your income with a natural flowing question. So don't underestimate the power of referrals. All right, ask for the referrals, especially if they're in related industries.